All right, welcome back, Inebri-Ites. This is just our little 1-minute plug for our friends. And this one's a really special one. We are really excited to be sponsored by the Art Shop here in Plymouth at 84 Main Street. 84 Main Street. If you live in Plymouth, you realize Court and Main Street's kind of the same thing. That's why I got confused. So it's Jesse and Eddie. They were our first podcast way back over a year ago. And so they've decided to sponsor us this month. So they've given us a bunch of stuff to give away at our life drawing, at our craft beer and coloring, and our new game night at the end of the month. If you want information on those, you can check it out on Facebook. And if you get a chance, if you're in the Plymouth area, make sure you stop in the Art Shop. It's directly across the street from the Plymouth Memorial Hall. It's on the second floor. It's a gorgeous space. I know they have some classes there on different art styles. They did a printing class where they used like actual fish. I was going to say live fish, but that's not true. They were dead. But actual fish to do like a print with them. There's a specific name which escapes me. And there's tons of artwork. Jesse's one of the most prolific artists I know. Painting, drawing, pastels, you name it. And Eddie is a great jewelry maker, so there's plenty of really nice pins and earrings and whatnot. So we want to thank the Art Shop for sponsoring us this month, and make sure you check them out. They are also on Facebook. Yeah, so if you get a chance, stop in there and pick up some one-of-a-kind unique art or some prints or jewelry. And thanks for listening. Welcome back, Inebri-Art listeners. This is Andy. We are here today at the Hopfest at Plymouth Memorial Hall. We were here for their Food and Wine Expo back February or March-ish, and so we figured we'd come back and we're going to go around today and talk to a lot of people and get their opinion on the event, what kind of beer they like, all that fun stuff, and maybe get some brewers over here to talk to, some chefs that we can find. There's a bunch of food trucks outside, so I'm super excited about that. And you hear the music going, so it's quite a party atmosphere, and it's going to be a good day. If you are interested in attending any of these events, they have a bacon beer jamboree coming up in the fall, and then again in the winter they'll have their Food and Wine Expo. You can go to hopheadevents.com, I believe it's .com. Yeah, and I know I'm terrible at actually getting the web address before I start to speak, but that's what Google's for. And that's pretty much it. And we're going to get into it and get ready for some beer, food, and interviews. All right, so we are here today with
Patrick.
Patrick what?
Finnery.
And
Paul Himmelberger.
And you guys are the first people we're going to talk to. What do you think so far about Hopfest?
So, it looked a little small out in this front area, but we heard there's more upstairs, which we're very excited to go check out.
Yeah, there is another area upstairs, and I believe there's some food up there.
Oh.
And I know there's food trucks outside also.
I do have to say, there's been an amazing selection of great food samples across the whole fest.
Yeah,
it's been great.
Did you get to the Sagamore Beach Barbecue?
Yeah.
Oh, that was really good. I hit that one.
Also, a big fan of the pretzels.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I haven't gotten
what
that.
company that is.
British Beer Company? Yeah. So where are you guys from? Because you don't sound like you're local.
We're from Connecticut.
Yeah.
We live up in Waltham now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, British Beer Company, they have multiple locations around here. So as soon as you said it like that, I knew, yeah. But upstairs, there's a bunch of other breweries. There's some live music upstairs.
Okay.
So overall, what kind of beers do you guys like?
So, I'm a big fan of sours.
Oh, okay.
I think it was Indie Firm had an old room, which was amazing so far. Probably my favorite at this whole fest.
Their brewery's very close.
Yes.
It's probably like a 4-minute drive.
No way.
Yeah.
I hope they're open today.
I believe they are open. So make sure they got a nice tap room. We were there maybe last month. Something like that, yeah. Excellent beer there. What about you? What's your favorite beer?
I like burgers usually.
Yeah.
I really like the Donut Shop Coffee Porter at Whittleby.
I'm sorry, what was it? Widowmaker. I'll have to check that one out. I haven't tried it yet. But thanks for stopping by, guys, and enjoy the rest of Hopfest.
Thank you for having us.
No problem. All right, Inebri-Arts. We were just brought a sample here of Lord Hobo Brewing Company's Glorious Galaxy Pale Ale. And so we're going to try this for the first time, and I'll let you guys know what I think. Now, first of all, just a little disclaimer, I am not a big pale ale fan, so that being said, we'll try it together here. You know, we were recording the first couple episodes of Bar Talk the other night, and everyone was drinking these, and it's really not that hoppy. Like, I could actually drink this. I feel like as far as pale ales go, it is pretty tasty, especially even if you don't like pale ales. I'm sorry. And so we will be right back. All right, so we are here now with Dennis Toomey.
Toomey, correct.
And he is of Church Street Coffee Company, which I'm not a particularly coffee drinker, but he gave me this nitro-infused chai tea. Did I get that right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's amazing.
Thank you very much.
So give us, our listeners, a quick rundown of what Church Street Coffee is.
Absolutely, folks. So I am from Costa Rica, Asarí to be exact. And when I started the coffee business, I wanted to have a name that kind of represented some of who I am. And Church Street is the street that I grew up on Martha's Vineyard. And around where I was growing up in Edgartown, there was 4 coffee shops around me where I was always stopping by and grabbing a cup before I went to school. And that's how I fell in love with coffee.
Excellent. And so how's the response been so far here today?
Surprisingly, this is the first time I've ever been to any type of beer event. But what I'm really enjoying is that people are taking a lot of interest into our nitrogen-infused products. So we have a nitrogen-infused cold brew coffee, which is our 24-hour Costa Rican coffee, which is steeped for 24 hours. And it comes in a keg, which is infused with pure nitrogen, making it very creamy, frothy, without any of the sugars, pumps, or syrups. So think of it as a Guinness of coffee. And then we have the chai tea, and the reason why we do that is because not everyone is a coffee drinker.
Like myself?
There you go, exactly. Yeah. So that's primarily, what we're doing here is trying to educate people on the different methods of coffee that can be out there, a hot brewed, a cold brewed, and obviously the benefits of the cold brewed being 70% less acidic than a regular cup of coffee, and then 34 to 32% more caffeinated than an average cup of Joe. So yeah, we're local, just like everyone else here. We're based out of Massachusetts, Walpole to be exact, and then the beans are roasted out of Hopedale, Massachusetts by our partners, Blue Fire Coffee Roasters, good group of guys. But yeah, this is excellent. So far it's been great. We're enjoying ourselves.
Outstanding. And so we already posted on Facebook and tagged you guys in it, so our listeners can find us that way. Or I'm assuming you guys have a website, which would be?
Yep, we're under churchstreetcoffee.com.
And is it Street ST or STREET?
Yes, the ST is abbreviated.
Nice.
And then you can find us on Facebook under Church Street, abbreviated again, Coffee Co. Or on Instagram as just Church Street Coffee. So yeah.
Awesome. And we're going to definitely try to get you in for a full episode.
Rock on.
Thanks for taking a couple minutes to talk to us.
Thank you very much, boys. Thank you.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
Yep. And so we are here with our good old friend Hans, who we met when he was working the counter at the Craft Beer Cellar, where we always record. And you have gone above the lowly clerk, and you are now brewing beer as Second Wind Brewery, correct?
Second Wind Brewing Company, located at 7 Howland Street, 2 blocks away from this festival. It's been great. We can't pass up a festival like this, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah. And so you guys are still working on getting the place set up. Do you have an official kickoff date?
Say again?
Oh, do you have an official kickoff date? Like, when are you officially open?
We don't have an official kickoff date. We are a few weeks behind, but we are looking to be open late September, early October in our tap room, our retail tap room. So we'll have draft beer there, ready to go, hopefully within a couple months.
And what kind of beers would people find there?
Well, we're going to have a wide variety of beers eventually, but right now we're starting off with the two beers that we're serving here, which is our New England Session Style IPA, which is about 4.5%, brewing some really cool hops. Our chocolate milk chocolate stout, which is just over 7%, aged on vanilla beans, delicious like a candy bar. And then we also have a wit beer brewed with some nice orange zest. So. Those are the three we're starting off with right away.
Outstanding. And of course we're going to get you on the podcast or a real episode.
I hope so.
Not these quick, short interviews. But where can people find you online at this point if they want to check out the brewery?
You can find us at secondwindbrewing.com, obviously. And then also Facebook, Second Wind Brewing. I think it's... Now I'm like totally forgetting that. We are on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Those are probably the best places to find us online. Second Wind Brewing.
Outstanding. And best of luck with the new brewery, and we will be in once you guys open.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Awesome.
All right.
Thanks,
See you
man.
soon.
All right. So what's your name?
Lisa and Bob Collette.
Lisa and Bob Collette. Are you guys Plymouth locals?
No, we're born local.
Born locals, so not too far. So how are you enjoying Hopfest so far?
I'm getting there.
You're getting there?
We've had some great beer and some nice snacks, and we've met some wonderful people.
Including you two.
So what's your favorite type of beer? Like, are you an IPA person or?
I'm an IPA guy. She's more of a Hefeweizen kind of person.
Yeah.
I'm
nice.
blonde. I love blondes.
Blondes. So we were back here in March for their Food and Wine Expo. This seems to be like more of a party feel. Like everyone's like really kind of up and beat.
Right.
I would want to come back for the wine
The Food and
festival.
Wine Expo was a really good. Had way more food, which is always nice.
Well, we're wine and beer people, and we just love very social. We love to meet new folks and try new things. We belong to several wine clubs and enjoy going around various bars to enjoy the different beer offerings.
So, for someone who was in Bourne, where would they go for a good beer?
For a great beer?
Yeah.
Why would you not go to Flynn's?
Down in South Plymouth.
Yeah.
That's
No, Flynn's has the
We
original
have one
Flynn's
in
is in
Bourne.
Sagamore.
Oh, are there two? Are they the same?
The
Same owner.
Cedarville location is an offshoot of the Sagamore
I
location.
love the Cedar.
original Flynn's.
I have to check it out. I love that one down there.
Yeah. I'd also like to pitch the Bog on MacArthur Boulevard, constantly offering some great beers, although a smaller selection.
Nice. So next
And
time you
if
go in there, make sure you tell them that you mentioned them on a podcast, because I feel like they owe you a beer now.
Absolutely.
And then, of course, is Bob and Lisa's living room. We have a well-stocked refrigerator.
All right, so we'll be by later. Awesome. So thanks for talking to us.
Thank you.
Make sure you check out some more beers. I know there's some more stuff on the second floor. I don't know
We're
if
going to
you
go
guys-
check it out.
Awesome. So thank you for talking
Thank
about
you.
Yeah. I had a little bit tiny something to eat. So, all right, we are here with Patrick from Pun Pantry, who we just met like a couple hours ago. And you guys make T-shirts?
Yeah, we sell a bunch of novelty items, T-shirts, tote bags, mugs, magnets, all with our, hand-drawn illustrations on it.
And they very much kind of remind me a lot of those T-shirt companies online where you can get kind of like limited run T-shirts. And,
Right, yeah.
And they're pop culture-y, but
Yeah,
funny.
all of them are pop culture related.
Yeah.
We take food and pop culture and we combine it, and then we have hand-drawn illustrations. So we have Notorious BLT.
Yeah.
We have Booze Clues.
Yeah.
Wu-Tang Clan.
So who does the art? Are you the...
So our third partner, Nick,
Yeah.
he's out in California right now, but he does all the hand-drawn illustration work.
Nice.
Vinny and I run the sales and promotion and come up with the ideas.
Nice. So how are you finding the event today?
The event's awesome today.
Yeah.
I think people are get laughing a little harder as the more they're sipping.
I just said, I'm like, as people walk by, they all seem to have that half smile, glassy eyed. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, a little smirk going.
Yeah.
So we're getting more laughs as the day goes on.
Nice.
And people drink more.
Where can people check out your T-shirts online?
Yeah, punpantry.com.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Are you on Twitter, Facebook? That
Oh
sort of
yeah,
thing?
Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. We have all socials going. We sell off of Etsy.
Oh,
but
no-
all links
nice.
are provided
Yeah.
right from punpantry.com.
Oh, excellent. And so we were talking earlier. Hopefully we'll get you in for a full interview, and we can really sit down and talk without
absolutely.
the music. And it was great to meet you.
Thank you guys.
Thanks, man. So we're here with James. And James' friend. What's James'
My
friend?
boy Chris.
Chris.
It's a
And-
podcast
Yes, it is. Where are you guys from?
from Taunton.
Taunton?
Yep.
Nice. How you guys liking the Hopfest so far?
Awesome. It's been
Yeah.
a great time. Good
What kind of beer is your beer?
Hey, I got everything.
I like the IPA.
Man,
an IPA
seriously,
guy.
everybody's IPA.
I'm sorry.
You don't have to be sorry. Like what you like. I mean, I'm a
Yeah,
porter guy.
I'm a barrel
You like
aged
porter?
stout.
I like porter too.
I'm a barrel aged stout guy. But I'll tell you, that indie firm porter over
Yeah?
there, phenomenal.
Oh, really?
You had it?
I haven't had it yet, but I'll
Go
have to check it out. Definitely.
I like porters too.
Yeah.
Check out indie firm's porter.
Nice. And what's your favorite
I
beer?
miss the indie one. My favorite has been the Finn.
Finback
Finback
collaboration.
Collaboration, yeah.
Coconut IPA.
Coconut.
Oh, nice. Have you guys had
So
any?
it's just so different. It's like so smooth. And
Yeah. Did you hit the Sagamore Beach barbecue?
Yes.
Yeah, it's really good.
Oh my god.
I went up just to talk to the guy, and he hands me a thing. I'm like, I love you.
So good, right?
If you got a second, go try that indie firm.
I will definitely be
That's
over
my
there.
next session.
Yeah.
So we got two.
Oh, you're gonna be here again?
Yep.
Oh,
We'll be back.
so
Hey, so it's
so
like
come
picking
back
and
again after you
choosing.
guys
Yeah.
have been in the second session. We'll do another interview.
Hey, all right.
All right, cool. Nice.
Hey,
And
nice to meet you guys.
all right, so Inebri-Arts, we have a breaking news story because there is a new top hop beer here, and
Yes, the coffee beer at Stony Creek.
sorry.
The Stony Joe is.
so it's Tony. I'm sorry, your name again was
Oh, sorry, Nicole.
Nicole. So you stopped by earlier, and you went upstairs, and the Stony Creek
Yes.
Stony Joe.
Stony Joe, yes.
That is the beer to have.
That is the coffee beer.
All right, so you heard it. You heard it. All right, I've had a few beers too. You've heard it here first. Hop and Joe, Stony Joe.
Stony Joe.
Check it out. It's from Stony Creek. Thank you for updating us, and make sure that if it's changed, stop back. All right. Thank you. All right, so we're here with the legendary Zelda. Not
Hi.
Legend of Zelda, legendary Zelda.
I came out first.
So, we met each other a while back at the New World Tavern,
Yeah.
and you're an artsy-fartsy kind of person.
I sure am.
And so, are you having a good time here at the Hopfest?
Yeah, I am. I'm actually here with one of the vendors. I'm at the Mom on the Go grilled cheese food truck.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Slamming grilled cheeses.
I haven't gotten outside yet to sample the grilled cheese because I have these here with me.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so little broken ankle, but I'll bounce back. So having a few beers, so then I'm gonna go out and.
Yeah.
So have you had a chance to sample any of the beers here?
Not yet, but based on this crowd, you could say it's hopping.
Yes, that was terrible. I got it. So do you always work with the truck, or are you just helping out today, or?
I help out every now and then when June, who's the owner out of Hanover, needs some help. It's a really good time. The sandwiches are great, and all the people. I mean, you can't beat watching happy people with grilled cheese sandwiches.
So is it just like Velveeta cheese and like 2 slices of Wonder Bread?
Oh,
What's going on out there?
We have a nice hearty white bread that's very, very good. We have the classic, which is Mom's Classic American cheese on the bread. We have the apple bacon cheddar, which is always a big seller. Hang on, sorry. We have a cheddar melt, which is just cheddar. Right now, today, the main one is a loaded baked potato sandwich. So, same bread, lots of cheese, and sliced baked potato in there with bacon. That has been, and it comes with a sour cream and
I feel like I need to give you my credit card number now.
We do take cash and credit.
That was fantastic. So I'm going to have to check that out because we've just been talking about how we need to go check out the food trucks.
Yeah.
So we will be out there. And thanks for just stopping by and saying hello.
Hey, thanks for having me. And don't forget to check out Inebri-Art because they are really cool people.
Oh, thanks. So we are here with John Bain and what?
Peyton.
Huh?
P-A-T-O-N.
Peyton. Oh, Peyton. Sorry.
Yeah.
And what is the name of your brewery?
Lord Hobo Brewing Company.
And so how is the Hopfest for you so far?
Oh, Hopfest is good. Everyone's willing to try anything new, which is always good, you know. And people keep coming back to our table, which is also a plus.
Yep.
I brought Glorious and Boom Sauce, two of our most popular beers. Boom Sauce being our flagship, Glorious being one of our newest ones.
Yep.
And Glorious really chases that profile.
How long have you been brewing beer?
Well, Lord Hobo's been brewing beer for 2 years.
Yeah.
We are currently in 10 states.
Okay.
We have a 46,000 square foot brewery.
And where are you based out of?
Based out of Woburn, Mass.
Woburn, nice. So we just started more podcasts. We have one called Bar Talk, and it is all local restaurant owners.
Yeah.
And we recorded the first 2 episodes last Wednesday, this Wednesday, recently. Everyone was drinking your beer.
Oh, that's awesome.
So it was really great. And then, of course, I'm like, what is that?
Yeah.
So it's great to get to sample your beer. Is this your first Hopfest?
I poured at a Hopfest last year for another brewery.
Yeah.
It was actually the weekend that I got this job for Lord Hobo.
Oh, nice.
So I'm kind of in my my 1 year anniversary time.
Oh, that's cool.
2 week period here.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you pour beer and cool things like this. Like, what's the shitty part of your job? There has to be like one part of your job where you're
no.
No. We're recording right now. Come on over. Come on over.
The worst.
Too late.
The shitty part about being a salesperson is getting told no when no one's actually had your product.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the shitty part.
So, and this is also something regular that. Oh my God! I blanked on your name. Angela comes over here, and I swear to God, I did. Angela comes over during every podcast we record and harasses us. But I think that's over now that I forgot her name for half a second. For half a second.
It happens in the best.
Well,
I know.
We're supposed to remember names for a living.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm sorry. We are also here with from Baxter Beer.
Rob Costas.
You forgot your name. It's your name.
Hate myself.
You know what? You know what really sucks is when you do meet someone like 5 times and you're like, I still can't remember your name.
Oh, I love the 30-second rule. You shake a hand, you walk away, and they're like, oh fuck, I forgot who that
We had someone stop by the table and they're like, "Hey, how you doing?" I'm like, "Good." You look really familiar. And they're like, "I've never met you." And I'm like, "Oh shit, okay, right, yeah, nope." So it happens.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
I'm gonna let you do. I'm bringing beer back to Andy. I'll be back.
all right. So that's
my stupid brain.
so Baxter Beer likes to interrupt hobos. No, I doubt it. You just jump in.
We're good buddies.
Yeah, no, it's cool.
Well, you should pick his brain. He's a smart guy, and he knows his business really well.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
He won't admit to that.
so this we're kind of closing in on the end of the first session.
Yeah.
Hitting the second one. So do you have the same expectations for the second one? I've seen like people already running out of food.
Yeah, we're all good. Steven did a good job of ordering.
Yeah.
Based on the number of people that had bought tickets already.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I would say we're about to go through about 3 cases right now.
Yeah.
By the end of this first session, we ordered 10. We're all, you know.
Oh, so you're good to go.
Great. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So we will definitely get you back on to do like a full podcast. And it was a pleasure to meet you. And thanks for stopping by, man.
Go for it.
All right, we are here with Rob Costa from Baxter Brewery.
Yep.
So tell us a little about. Is it your brewery, or are you?
No, I work for them, but I've sold the beer for I don't know, like 6 years, something like that.
6 years.
So I started with a small distributor, then sort of a larger distribution network, and then into the supplier side. So, but I've always sort of had Baxter in the back of my mind.
And from what I understand, you were like the guy in Plymouth.
No,
I heard mayor of Plymouth.
That's terrible.
Like captain of the Mayflower or something like that.
If that's the fact, pray for us all. We'll go underwater way faster than I thought we were gonna.
But you were born and raised here in Plymouth.
Yeah, well, born in Boston, and I grew up in West Plymouth, over by the cranberry beds, and kind of moved away for a bit, came back.
Nice. So I started coming to Plymouth when I was in high school.
Yeah.
So if this is our podcast, that means you probably weren't born yet, because I don't have anyone my age on the podcast.
Wait, how old are you?
42.
Well, you got 10 years on me. Yeah.
All right, so you were at least born.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, most people are like, no, you seem very young. I'm like, no, it's because I act like an asshole.
Yeah, so, and I've always been drawn to Plymouth. What is your favorite thing about... Huh?
For good reason.
Yeah, but what is your favorite thing about Plymouth?
Right now, my favorite thing about Plymouth, I think right now, it's because I think that south of Boston, it's really the only town that would have been able to hold the craft beer culture. I gotta be over there to have that in your beer. For me, it's the idea that most people in town are very, I guess they embrace the idea that, beer can flourish here. We can have a decent food scene. I think that can get better, but, people aren't afraid of a little change as far as the beer and food scene.
Yeah. The thing that I've found, and I've lived in Plymouth maybe 8 years or so, that everyone is so generous about supporting everyone else.
And I mean, I think that's a massive part of it.
It's crazy. Like, I've never seen that before.
When the Quahog guys came in, and I've done business with the guys in their original place in Falmouth, and I had the conversation.
Quahog Republic?
Yeah. And he was like, should I be worried? I'm like, no.
No, as long as you play nice.
I mean, there's a couple guys.
Yeah.
I'm not naming names, but
there's a couple guys in every play.
But that's it.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I mean, maybe one of the best things that happened in Plymouth was Jordan Speedwell.
Yeah.
I mean, Roman and Carl.
First of all, Jordan Speedwell is a total chump. And
he's the man.
Yeah.
He's a fucking
trying to dog him.
I think it's because when I was a kid, right, there was the one and only. It was the old Colonial Pub. That was it.
Yeah.
I mean, there was nowhere that you could grab. I mean, I wasn't old enough for a beer. Wiggity.
You weren't old enough didn't mean you stopped here.
I mean,
I got it.
You got to fake, and you could go to Sean O'Toole's and Riptides or whatever. So anyway, but when New World came in and Driftwood came in, it sort of changed sort of the idea of what Plymouth is as far as food and beer. And then of course, when Nosh came in, rest in peace, Mike Morway, if he's listening.
Mike Morway's not dead.
No, rest in peace, Mike Morway's place in Plymouth. I think that's when we first hit a stride.
Yeah.
I should go to say in BBC downtown when Bobby had it, and he really built up, the beer culture. I mean, a Dogfish Fest that people would travel from, wherever the fuck they'd come to a goddamn tap takeover in Plymouth, Massachusetts to try beer that wasn't really going to be served anywhere else. That was a massive thing.
Yeah. It just seems
the BBC, the original, a huge part of it. So I think right now, and then of course, like I call it maybe second generation Speedwell coming in.
Yeah.
What Dan's doing right now at the BBC. I think, with the new breweries, which is a massive thing.
Oh my God! Second win in Plymouth Beer Company.
I'm goddamn. Very proud of my town, dude, for letting this happen.
So
so many other places would have said no.
Yeah, in 2011 we started Inebri-Art, and it was just kind of a club to hang out and draw. And now it's like we can go to any one of those people and be like, hey, we want to do this, and like, fucking do it. Let's do it. Let's make it happen.
It's not like, but it's the other side of it where it's like, it's not. They don't deal with the underhanded practices that are very prevalent.
Yeah.
In the beer world. But nobody really, not nobody, but it's not much of it.
Yeah.
We're very conscious of what Plymouth is supposed to be and what it's going to be.
Yeah.
I've always said that basically what we're looking at is, we might be 10, 15 years out from what maybe, Portsmouth, or to a lesser extent Portland is. New Bedford is also another town that's coming, city rather.
So, there's Jordan Chavin himself.
I just mentioned
he said nice things about you.
So anyway, I think that with the people involved now, and I'm a very lesser extent involved. I'm not at all. I sell beer.
Yeah.
But the true
that's an important job.
Not really.
Dude, it is an important job.
I put it in people's hands, maybe or maybe not. They want to get into it. Yeah. But it's guys like Jordan, it's guys like Dan, it's guys like what they were doing with Dosh and what Roman and Carl are doing at New World. With Tatum and Tom at CBC, massive showing, man. You got to be downtown. They're right at the forefront.
It just feels like it's about to explode.
I think it's going to get bigger.
There's something really special going on here, and
and I think that the town's going to figure out. I think a lot of
I
almost call them accounts.
But I feel like everyone involved feels like they're lucky to be, but they feel like they're lucky to be involved, not like they should be involved.
No, absolutely.
Yeah. So I think that's what's awesome.
That's why I think that it would behoove more bars and restaurants in the area, maybe to support the craft beer culture, maybe the craft food culture. I mean, we have an interesting situation where I don't think that I can think of a place, aside from maybe New Bedford, because I really like what New Bedford's doing right now, between Boston and Providence, that does what this doing.
Yeah.
I can't think of a place. I mean, this centralized, where it's all sort of in a small.
It's like two streets.
Exactly. Seriously.
Yeah.
And it's like it's kind of a massive thing. It's everything I like about areas like Cambridge and Somerville and into Federal Hill area and stuff like that. That we kind of have it.
Yeah.
To a lesser extent, but it's there.
Yeah.
And I'm just happy that I decided that instead of me going in the city, it kind of diving right in and being like, that's my career. I'm going to be a Boston guy. I was done with it.
Yeah.
I really don't see the need. I mean, it's great for like a younger sales rep or salesman or whatever they want to be, and you want to spend your time there. But I like the idea that I want to build up Plymouth. I grew up here. I want this to be a thing. Jordan's got the best tickles. let's get that on, please, right now.
That's my favorite line of the weekend.
He has the best fingerly tickles. But I have a lot of faith in Plymouth. I'll never leave. I'm going to be in townie.
Well, I feel like we definitely have to have you in for a whole episode. And thanks for giving us a couple minutes.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, and
my wife's out there right now pouring beer, so
it was an
I
absolute.
can't wait to hear what she's saying. She knows dick about beer, which is great.
So it was an absolute pleasure, man.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Yeah. All right, so we are here with Kenny from Second Wind. We already had Hans on. So how are you feeling your first Hopfest?
This is awesome. I mean, there's not many opportunities you get to have your first breakout experience literally 700 feet from your brewery.
That is pretty great. Yeah, you are like right around the corner.
Yeah, we're 2 blocks away. And on a personal level, like Hans and I both live equidistant as well. So like, we needed something earlier. I ran home and got it.
Got it. Nice.
Like, this is our home.
You can't get any closer than your living room, right?
There's no more local than this.
That's awesome. And so you're getting good feedback on your beers?
Yeah, it's been a really between the people that are coming to the event, the other breweries that are here, like between sessions, really, really positive. Feeling really good.
So we finished up first session.
Yep.
Do you have any idea how many samples you gave out? Like, are you keeping track of that, or?
We brought 5 logs, and we went through we allotted 2 a session and 1 standby. So we went through the first 2. So
Yeah. Oh, so you're right on track.
We're sticklers for the, Steve was pretty clear on 2-ounce pours. So
nice.
We may, if anything, we may be the guys who get the, most honest.
The gold
award
star
at the
for being
end.
right. Yeah.
So we did a lot of, 2-ounce pours. So
Nice.
on top of that, the feedback that we were getting in the moment, we looked at we broke the curse. We looked at Untapped during the break.
Yeah.
So really, really strong feedback. So
Nice, that's awesome.
I'm on
And so we're hitting second session right now. And like, what do you expect? Like, what is your
second sessions always have a different vibe, right? Like,
I feel like you get a good number of people who have already been to the first session are coming back.
Yeah.
I already saw one person go by. I'm like, how can they be drunk already? They just opened. But I think this is going to be the party one. So.
Yeah, because I'm a first session guy usually myself. Like, go up to Boston, go to the event, and go out afterwards. And I think this is probably a lead-in. I'm more worried for the guys at New World and Speedwell and everywhere else later tonight after this lets out at 9 o'clock. But for right now,
I feel like what is it now? It's not Ming anymore. What is it? Sun Dynasty? What is it?
Yeah.
I feel like they're gonna have a rough night.
Exactly.
But thanks for stopping by and talking to us. And I already told Hans we're gonna have you guys on as soon as we
We're looking forward to it.
Yeah, it'll be a good time, and our listeners will be able to dive into exactly what.
I'm a listener, right? You saw that I was listening from the Netherlands.
Was that you?
I was your Netherlands listener.
What the hell were you doing in the Netherlands?
For my other
your other job?
Yeah.
Nice, man. Yeah.
So I saw it on Facebook. I saw it. Angela was on. So
that was a fun one, and Jordan's after was even more fun.
Yep.
Well, thanks for listening while you're abroad and at all. So it's awesome. And so we expect a lot out of you guys. So don't fuck it up.
We want to live up to those expectations. We have a lot of expectations to live up to, but you know what? If today's any sample of that experience, we're up for the challenge. So
awesome.
Thanks, guys.
Outstanding, man. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, so we are here, and surprisingly, I don't actually have a guest in front of me. And so this event is not just about beer. There is some food and restaurants represented here. Our good friend Jordan of the Bar Talk podcast is here, is representing Speedwell. And I just met some really nice people from the Pretentious Pickle Company. And I know it says pretentious, but they're totally not. And they have a bunch of pickled products. And I'm going to use as many P words as I possibly can. And so they have Bad Larry's Spicy Dilly Beans. And they are exceptionally good. They have some pickles, they have pickled eggs, all sorts of cool stuff. I was talking to them. We're going to get them on an episode coming up. Very nice people, excellent product. So if you have a chance, Google the Pretentious Pickle Company, and I'm not sure if they have a website because I didn't really get to ask them that. It's been pretty busy. So, but I'm sure you'll find them some way if you Google them, and check them out if they're at an event. The stuff is delicious. Thanks. All right, so we are here with Lauren Smith, and are you fairly local, a Plymouth person, or?
Yeah, I live in Halifax.
I'm sorry, where?
I live in Halifax.
Halifax, nice. Are you enjoying Hopfest?
Hell yeah.
Did you make the first round or just the second?
Just the second.
And so what are you drinking?
I'm drinking a Finback Coconut IPA.
An IPA. So you're an IPA person? All right, you can hit cut.
Yes.
IPA people don't count. No, I'm just kidding. I'm more of a porter person. What has been your favorite part of Hopfest so far this year?
So far, I don't know, just kind of socializing, seeing people I kind of know. I came here with Angela, you know her.
Angela, no, doesn't ring a bell.
Yeah?
No.
You used to know her before you had a great falling out.
Yeah.
No, just kidding.
Geez, you called girl Allison one time. That's awesome. And so, what do you do in real life? Like, what is your job?
In real life?
In real life.
When I'm not drinking?
Yeah. Wait, you can say it. It's not like going to get...
I'm a restaurant manager.
Oh, nice. What restaurant?
Legal Sea Bar.
I'm sorry?
Legal Sea Bar in Hingham.
In Hingham?
Yeah, you know
Nice.
Legal Seafoods?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like an offshoot of that? Oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
So I get to like watch people drink all night.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
So now you get to let your
Now
hair
it's my
down,
turn.
and that's awesome. Fantastic. Because we love restaurant people because we're always at restaurants. And thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, no problem.
And
Nice to meet
you can grab one of our flyers. This will actually go up on Monday. So.
Excellent. I'll listen to your podcast. I actually listened to the last one. Actually, I listened to a few of them.
Awesome. Thank you. And did you enjoy them? That's the important thing.
Of course I did.
Awesome.
I love my ass off.
Excellent. That's fantastic. Thank you. And we are here with
Jim Ronimus
from Clown Shoes Beer. And so tell us a little bit about Clown Shoes, where they're located out of, and kind of what's their mission statement.
We're currently brewing at Mercury in Ipswich, the same building that Ipswich Ale is brewed at.
Okay.
So it's technically a contract, but our head brewer is their former head brewer, so we have a strong relationship with the brewing team there. And our head brewer actually participates in the brewing at the actual brewery.
Nice.
So it's an unusual setup for a contract brewer.
Yep. And I'm very familiar. I see your beer everywhere, so you guys have really worked hard about getting it out there in the public.
Yeah, we're actually have global distribution now.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Tiny amount of beer that we make for global.
Right.
But
it's like if they're drinking one beer in the Dominican Republic, that counts, right?
Yeah, right.
So what is your biggest selling beer?
What is our biggest selling beer? Space Cake, the double IPA.
The double IPA?
Absolutely. Yep.
So,
just last month we had our best month with it ever.
Do you feel like IPAs are kind of on their way out?
No.
Can they please be on their way out? Like, I'm more of a porter guy.
Well, that's one of the nice things about Clown Shoes. Our most popular, most well-known bestseller is Space Cake, but we're also really well known for our big Imperial Stouts, our barrel aging program.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So we do a lot of really, small batch and
so
big
there's
batch.
something for everybody from Clown.
Yeah. We have 3 year-round stouts.
Yeah.
That never stop producing.
Nice.
We've got the barrel aging program. We'll take those stouts and do variants of them in rum barrels or bourbon or tequila, cognac. We'll do some barrel-aged reds in wine barrels.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, where does Clown Shoes come from?
So, the story we like to tell may be a little bit of.
Wait. Is the story you like to tell more interesting than the real story? Because I want the more interesting one. I don't give a shit.
I'm going to let you decide.
All right, go ahead.
I'll tell you what I like to tell people.
Okay.
A few years ago, before we started, our owner was home brewing a beer and entered a contest.
Okay.
Where if you name the beer, you'd come up with a name for a brewery, and if they like those things, you'd win. So he's making this pecan beer, and he said, this beer is so good, we can name the brewery anything. It's going to win. Clown Shoes, it's a funny name, it's marketable.
Yeah.
We don't like clowns, but the shoes, they're funny.
Right.
Enters the contest, doesn't even place in the top 5.
Doesn't place?
Doesn't even place in the top 5, no. And he learned humility that day. Decided to open a brewery anyway.
Okay.
So kept the logo, kept the name, and it reminds us all to be funny, have a good time with life, but stay humble. So
Nice.
that's our tagline.
Okay.
Produce beer without pretension,
Yeah.
while being free and a little crazy.
I like that. That's awesome. So what's the real story?
Maybe
we'll save that for
a little
another
bit. Yeah. Let's say that's the real story.
Yeah, we'll get you back on, and that'll be the real story. So thanks for stopping by, and we'll definitely try and set up a full interview. And how's this event been for you? Like good reception?
Oh, great. It's funny. I decided to feature a stout today.
Yeah.
Among others, we have a hoppy pale ale and a Belgian white as well. But this time of year, stouts, I'll drink them all year. But a lot of people come to an event like this, that's the first beer they go for, the stout. Even though it's humid and hot outside, because not a lot of people are featuring them.
I'll have to swing by and I'll have to check out that stout.
Please do.
I love stout. And again, thanks for giving us a couple seconds, and we will definitely touch base and get you on again.
All right, thanks, Andy.
Awesome, man. So we are here with
Steve Lucas.
Steve Lucas, and where are you from, Steve Lucas?
I am from Plymouth, Massachusetts.
Oh, sweet, local guy.
Local.
So how are you enjoying the Hopfest?
Good time, second time here.
Oh, nice,
last
nice.
Year, so
we actually missed out being here last year. We hit the Food and Wine Festival in March or February, but we're going to be here in the Bacon Beer Jamboree, which is coming up in the fall. So we'll be here for that. So, what kind of are you? An IPA guy, porter guy?
Yeah, so my favorites are IPAs and stouts.
Yeah, I love stouts. I'm a stout guy.
So stouts in the fall and winter I love, and IPAs are any time of year.
Yep. And so who's your favorite? In general, not necessarily here, but like who's your absolute favorite?
So actually two of my favorite breweries are here. Mayflower is a local.
Mayflower's are great, yeah.
Big fan of their porter. Best porter I've ever had.
Oh, their porter is like top notch.
And also Two Roads Brewery. I love their honey spot.
I didn't even know they were here. How did they?
Two Roads is here.
Are they down on the first floor or up in the second?
They're downstairs here.
All right, we'll have to check them out.
Another one of my favorites. And I found a new favorite, Aeronaut, who are here tonight.
Oh, we were just talking to them a little bit earlier.
So
they were good guys.
Hop.
Yeah?
I just tried.
I'm not like a hops guy, but I'll have to check it out. They seem like really nice guys. So
good guys, yeah, good place. So it's a good experience.
Did you get a chance to check out any of the food trucks outside?
I have not checked out the food trucks.
All right, so just between me and you, there's a grilled cheese truck outside. That's amazing.
All right, maybe we'll check them on the way out.
Oh, yeah. So what do you do in the real world? Like, what is your...
Real world, I work in the banking industry, so my passion's always been beer.
Yep.
Maybe someday I'll transition out of banking and get into the
beer
craft beer industry. So.
Yeah, I mean, it is so popular right now. I mean, it's like we go from table to table. It's like they're all within and not even an hour drive. I mean, they're all really local. I even heard there's a brewery in Whitman now, which is where I grew up.
In Whitman? Yep.
In Whitman. And I mean, it's
like...
Them too. Yeah, they're everywhere.
Well, Plymouth itself is becoming a beer mecca.
Yeah, we got Second Wind coming in. We got Plymouth Beer Company. We got Mayflower, which is
Mayflower
great.
and Indie Firm. I mean, there's
Indie Firm.
Like,
how did I forget Indie Firm? They're great, too. It's just like everywhere you turn, there's somewhere great to taste. So if you're going out to have beers, what is your bar of choice?
Usually Speedwell.
Speedwell's nice, yeah.
Good. It's a local clientele. They got a good selection of beers, so one of my favorites.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Jordan hosts one of our podcasts.
Excellent.
So they're great there, and thank you for giving us a couple minutes.
Glad to help out.
And thanks.
All right, thanks, guys.
Go ahead.
This is my birthday song.
This is your birthday
It
song?
is.
What song is it?
September by Earth, Wind & Fire. It talks about the 21st of September, which is my birthday.
So your birthday's coming up?
Yeah,
oh my God, happy birthday.
Her 30th birthday.
Nice. All right, I'll give you a high five. All right, so is this your first Hopfest?
Yes. And this is so much fun. My friend Sarah here was the one
I'm sorry, I'm super rude. And your name is?
My name is Kate.
And your name
And I'm Sarah.
And where are you guys from?
We're both from Hanson, Massachusetts.
Hanson? I'm from Whitman.
Oh, really? Cool.
Originally.
Yeah.
I live here in Plymouth now.
Oh, nice.
Are you Whitman Hanson graduates?
Yes, we are. Yeah.
Did you graduate in the new school or the
Yes,
old?
we did. The new one. First year.
All right, you can fucking shut this off. That's bullshit.
It's the first year.
Get off my lawn, all right? So.
To be honest, we missed the old school.
Really. But we did get like the nice parting of the old school where we got to paint our lockers.
I'm very excited for you guys because I believe Hanson is up to 3 traffic lights now.
And a stop sign.
A stop sign
that has lights. It has lights, people.
All right, big time. Awesome. That is fantastic. I actually used to hang out in Hanson all the time. One of my best friends.
Yeah.
So, what kind of beers are you guys into?
I'm into everything. I mainly I really enjoy the stouts. I'm into dark beers.
You are my favorite person today because everyone else is I like IPAs.
I'm not into the hoppy things. I'm not really into IPAs.
Nice dark beer.
I like a dark cheater.
And I'm like,
maybe.
do you know that's 11.5?
And I'm like, yes, I do know that, and I will drink
I'm
it.
going to tell you a little story, and this is a cautionary tale.
Okay.
There's a place right around the corner called The Office, and I went there one night, and they're like, what would you like? I'm like, what's that? Sampled it, and I'm like, I'll have that. They're like, do you want a tall or a small? Make sure your bartender knows what's going on. Because I'm like, tall?
Yeah.
It was like 11 point something.
Oh, yeah.
I had 4. I was hammered, like obliterated.
Yeah.
So,
Like, these are fine because they're like little 4-ounce samples.
yeah.
But like,
So, you gotta be careful.
right.
But I'm right there with you. What kind of beers do you like?
You know, I'm definitely more on the lighter side. Like, I really
I
can't.
like IPAs.
I can't. No, but I don't like the real, like, I can't do.
Like we went to Trugs, was it? And they have they have 2 IPAs, so that's all that they brought with them was the 2 IPAs. And it was too hoppy for me. I was like, I'm not into this.
I love the really creative stuff. Like, I wish I could remember the name of the brewery. The one that had the coconut. It was
that was
good.
Began with an F.
Finback.
Yes.
Oh,
Finback, yeah.
Like, I feel bad that I would remember the name, but I just love seeing all the different, like, New England breweries that come out.
It amazes me because, because we're here to kind of get more podcasts, so we're around talking to everybody. They're like, oh, we're from Easton, we're from Taunton, we're from here.
Yeah.
Like, everyone is within, like, 40 minutes. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Did you guys know there's a brewery in Whitman?
In Whitman?
In Whitman.
Really?
Down the street from Stop and Shop. I just found this out.
Really?
Yeah.
Where?
Yeah. Route 18.
What is it called?
I don't know.
There's
I'm not like an information guy.
There's a couple in Abington. There's 10th District in Abington.
And there's Black Hat in East
Yeah,
Bridgewater.
Black Hat in East Bridgewater. 10th District is really good.
Okay.
They're open weird hours though, so it's not like you can go there all the time.
So you guys live in Hanson.
I live in Hanson. She lives in Rhode Island.
So I don't know why I'm talking to you at all. So if I wanted a good beer in Hanson and I didn't want to go to JJ's.
JJ's doesn't exist anymore.
Shut up, really? I feel so old.
No, it's closed. It's closed as of like several years ago now.
So I had my 21st birthday beer there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Now people go to Venus 3.
Oh.
Which is like down by the post office.
Yeah, I know where it is. Yeah. So across the street from there used to be the House of Pizza.
Mike's House of Pizza.
Yeah, Mike's House of Pizza. And there used to be a video store right next to it.
Now that's like a
But I used to work.
a DVD place.
I used to work at that video store.
Oh, really?
Yep. Don't go anywhere. Sorry, them. Don't go anywhere. You guys can stay. So, is there a craft beer selection at Venus? Good.
Not really.
No.
No.
All right. So you guys just need to come down and drink in Plymouth. So I'm being distracted by a bunch of assholes. They're making fun of me. I broke my leg.
No, they've got like a couple crafts,
Yeah.
but it's not. They've got like Bud Light, Sam, your usual.
Yeah. So I'm sorry. I'm distracted now. But I thank you guys so much for stopping by. And no problem. So this will be up on Monday.
Yeah, I got one.
All right, you can check it out. And we have tons of podcasts up.
Definitely.
All right, so we are here with
Rob Werkheiser.
And we're just talking about favorite beers. Mine is Mayflower Porter, is one of my all-time favorite beers, and yours is?
So my favorite beer, which might be a little odd, but is the Captain Lawrence IPL. Their India Pale Lager brewed with grapefruit.
Indian Pale Lager? I don't think I've ever had an Indian Pale Lager.
It's wonderful.
So what's the difference between a Pale Ale and a Pale Lager?
You're asking me.
Yeah.
You tell me.
I don't know. I don't brew beer.
Honestly, I don't know.
Yeah. But
I would assume the difference between a
is
pale
it
lager.
Yeah. Is it less hoppy?
Well, an IPL brewed like an IPA.
Yeah.
But it's a lager.
I'll have to check that out. I've never heard of it.
Captain Lawrence does a wonderful IPL. It's about like 4.7, 4.8 percentage. It's drinkable, crushable. It's got a grapefruit taste to it. Not too hoppy. Not that bitter.
Yeah.
Very crushable.
Nice.
My favorite beer.
What has been your favorite new beer that you've tried today?
Favorite new beer I tried today was the coconut IPA from Finback.
Oh, we've heard a lot of things about Finback.
I love Finback.
Yeah.
My biggest issue with Finback is how difficult it is to get. They brew in Queens, New York.
Yeah.
They do small batch beers. It's really difficult to get. When you find it around here, it's like
but that's kind of like
$16 to $20 for a 4-pack.
That's kind of like that like Beanie Baby thing.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah.
But I always tell people, if you can find Finback, get Finback.
Yeah.
Finback is doing a wonderful coconut IPA right now.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
One of the smoothest.
Yeah.
Fruit. I don't even like to call it fruity IPA because I don't look at coconut as being a fruit, but
I'm pretty sure it's a fruit.
I
Wait,
think
no,
so,
is it? I don't even know. Is coconut a fruit? He's our research department.
Coconut might be a fruit, but you think of like a fruity IPA, you think of orange,
right? Yeah, or citrusy kind of. Yeah.
You think citrusy. Finback's got their coconut IPA, and you drink it, and that first hit of flavor is nothing but coconut the whole way, and it finishes with a smooth IPA beer. That is a crushable beer at a low alcohol percentage.
Yeah.
That's a wonderful beer.
So is this your first Hopfest? Second. You were here last year?
Yeah.
Nice. Are you gonna hit up the Bacon Beer Jamboree this fall?
Yes, sir.
Nice. I'm pretty sure we'll be here.
Will you guys be here?
I think so.
Will.
That's the plan.
I hope so.
We were planning on being here last year during the Bacon Beer Jamboree, but scheduling we ended up at the Food and Wine Expo.
Oh, you went to the wine expo.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. And did you have a chance to check out the food trucks or any of the food stuff here?
I have. I'll tell you. So a lot of these food trucks, I'm pretty not new to, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, Speedwell's does.
Speedwell's great. Yeah.
Right.
Well, the owner is one of our hosts on our podcast.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Jordan.
Yeah.
Love Jordan. Love Jordan. Love Ryan.
Since we're being recorded, I don't love Jordan in any way or shape or form.
You do. We all love Jordan.
Yes, of course we do.
We love Jordan. We love Ryan.
Yeah.
Best goddamn chicken you can do in Plymouth. I'll tell you, the one brewery here that I'm surprised about, that I'm pleasantly surprised about, is that new Plymouth brewery.
What do you got there? Second Wind? Yeah, we just had Hans and Kenny on.
Second Wind.
Dude, I love those guys. They're great.
I love everything they're doing.
A great bunch of guys. Yep. Yeah. So, have you been to the second floor yet?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
Have you tried pretentious pickles?
No.
So you need to go back up to the second floor, and as you go in on the left-hand side, there's pretentious pickles. They use was it Mayflower Brewery? They use Mayflower Brewery beer to brew their pickles. They're sick.
I'll have to try it
So
out.
you have to check it out. And thanks for giving us a couple minutes, man. It's a pleasure.
Hey, excited to listen to the podcast. Love what you guys are doing. Keep up with it.
Thank you very much.
This is what we need more of.
So, it was about 3 weeks ago when we were invited up to New Hampshire to a wedding, and lo and behold, we were part of like the wedding ceremony, sort of, where two good friends of ours were married, and they brought us up in the wedding vows, and it was really touching. Especially when they both turned around with the, yeah, that's you guys kind of moment. So we are here with, I'm going to say Natalie and Colin, but it's really Skinny Bitch and the Fighting Artichoke. So what's up, guys? How's it like to be married?
Life is good.
Life is good?
It's a continuation of what it was before, but...
that's a very safe answer, Colin. Yeah. That's a very safe answer.
But you guys were mentioned because you were there when we first met.
Which is funny, because like we didn't think about it until you guys brought it up. And we're like, holy shit, we were there.
You guys remember that night?
Yes, yeah. Because we're like, you're fucking retarded for that guy. She's like, I don't like him. And we're like, you like that guy.
Well,
no, I don't.
We were beating you in trivia most of that night.
I don't feel like that's true. I don't feel like that's true at all. I feel like that part of the wedding ceremony was exaggerated for dramatic effect.
No, it was not.
No, I'm pretty sure we kicked your ass.
Won.
Oh, I'm sorry, what was that?
You eventually
I'm sorry, I'm hard of hearing. What?
You eventually won.
Yeah. Yeah.
However, my idiot teammate and I were in the lead.
That's right. Throw him under the bus because he's not here.
For most most of the game.
I don't feel like that's true.
And that's the whole reason why Natalie fell in love with me is because she understood that.
That you have you have a very poor choice in trivia mates, and she's like, I'm a trivia mate. Maybe he's got a poor choice for me.
I will say, Wes, my teammate, was better at the music round than Natalie was.
Wow, that's fighting words.
He was the DJ at her wedding.
I know, but it's still fighting words because she's pretty good.
Why we brought her along?
I know. And if you had Wes, you guys would have been a dominant force.
Yeah. Well,
I'm sorry.
I mean, the dominating force more than beat you,
let me
or
just
like
put it this way.
beat you like twice.
I had a better Natalie than you do, and I was also a better fish than what your team had.
Oh, right. I don't know. I feel like that. What I hear from that is he thinks he's smarter than fish and wants to sleep with Wes. That's what I hear.
Half of that is true. I will let the viewers decide which.
All right.
But half of that is true.
Half of that is true.
You should have known about this before the wedding. Don't be hurt.
So you were the Fighting Artichoke Beard. Congratulations. But no, it was an absolute pleasure to be invited to your wedding.
And you had a good time.
Oh, I had such a good time.
You enjoyed New Hampshire.
It was not just I love New Hampshire, but like first of all, for our listeners who weren't at the wedding, they had the ceremony. Then they had like 2 hours of lawn games. Which was great. That was awesome. And then kind of the wedding shit. And so we let them win a bocce. It's not that Fish was hammer. It's not the fact that Fish was hammer pants. They couldn't do shit. So for our listeners out there, if anyone needs a bocce partner, I'm available because Fish is not a good bocce partner. But it was an absolute joy seeing you guys get married. And I feel like this is like a real, I don't want to say like a real marriage, but like I feel like this is a lasting marriage because you guys are each other's best friends. And
yeah, I'm not going through that shit again.
Yeah. And it was an absolute honor to be there, so thank you very much. Quick hit, what's your favorite beer here today?
We've taken a couple pictures.
Yeah, I'll tell you as soon as I look through my photos.
You can't remember because you're blonde. We get it. So for our listeners...
the Dregs Nimble Giant IPA. I'm not an IPA fan. It was a phenomenal beer. And unfortunately, it's the last chance you can get it this year.
Oh, great.
So you're going to have to wait till 2018.
So it's like one of those like, oh, you like it? You can't have it.
But the Finback Smooth Beats...
So many people are talking about Finback, and I didn't realize they were here till like maybe the beginning.
It's a coconut IPA.
Everyone's talking about it. Yeah.
And then a little spice on the back end. Very, very good beer.
Everyone's talking about that. So it's awesome.
On that note, we're going to go refill. But,
awesome, guys. So a little cheers to you guys. Clink, clink. And, we'll be there at the 1 year anniversary.
Sure will.
So I'm just going to throw this out there. Andy is a good name for a girl or a boy. Just saying.
It is. It's a great name.
Now go off and make one. All right, so we are here with
Luke O'Connor.
Luke O'Connell and Beth.
Say your last name.
What do you like, Prince?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
So her name's not a symbol, though.
I'm sorry?
Her name's not a symbol.
Fair enough.
Boom. Podcasting 101.
So how are you guys having? Are you like enjoying the Hopfest?
Oh yeah.
Is this your first one?
This is our first one. Yeah.
Where are you from?
Brockton.
Brockton. But you didn't shoot at me.
No, not yet.
All right.
I'm a little disappointed because there's no 40s.
I actually used to work on Court Street.
Oh, did you? What did you do?
I was a zero operator at Verizon. I worked on the building with a giant radio tower on top. Yeah. It's not a great time there. So, what brought you here to Plymouth? Did you find out about it online or?
Yeah, we saw it on Facebook.
Oh, nice.
I like to drink.
All of Plymouth likes to drink.
Oh, yeah.
So what is your favorite beer that you've got here today?
So far, I'm going to have to What was that beer upstairs?
I don't know. You like the coconut fizz one.
But hey,
That's exactly what I was just trying, right? It's really good. Coconut IPA from Finback.
Yeah.
Which I don't like IPAs. But that was really good.
But haven't had a coconut.
But you're from
one.
Brockton, so like we'll like.
Well, yeah, that's true. I do like Steel Reserve 40s, Hennessy.
So like a Colt 45 or something. Yeah.
Is this a comedy podcast? No.
Was it what?
Comedy podcast? No.
We are.
Oh,
yeah. We have an explicit label. That's all that counts.
What is it?
We have an explicit label. That's all that counts.
Oh,
Did you get a chance to check out any of the food trucks outside, or
not yet? But there's that red one. That's the grilled cheese.
Dude, I'm telling you, that's where we had lunch.
What's it called?
Mama's to go or something like that.
Mama's to go.
Oh, it's
We're
good.
gonna get some grilled cheese.
Dude, get the baked potato loaded grilled cheese sandwich.
Ooh, baked potato grilled
So it's got cheese and sliced baked potato and bacon. Yeah, right? Yeah, it's fantastic. So if I was in Brockton again, where would I go to get craft beer? Like what bar?
Nowhere in Brockton, but West Bridgewater, the new Barrett's, where the old Charlie Horse was. You know what Charlie Horse?
Oh, yeah. His brother bounces there.
Oh, really? That's the only place to get like a good craft beer.
Yeah. Nice.
Brockton? No, not really.
So, I'm going to say 2 words to you, and I just want to see your reaction, because I'm from Whitman. Venus Pizza.
Venus Pizza? Not as good as Linwood.
Oh, get off my podcast!
Linwood.
Get off my podcast!
Linwood's not even from
Nope,
Brockton.
Venus, get out of here! Thank you, guys. It's a pleasure. Yeah. All right, so we're here with Stephen Hall, the brains, the brawn behind Hopfest.
Brains, baby.
Yeah. So thanks again for having us, man. This is so great.
I love having you guys.
Is this more than you expected?
It couldn't probably couldn't go any better. So
Yeah.
it's perfect. Yeah, we.
Everyone here is having like a great time.
We made some changes, to like how many tickets we sold, and did the 2 sessions, and I think it worked out pretty good. I feel like it's a good number.
Yeah.
People got enough room to like talk to the brewers, and they feel like they get a little. It's not just like grab a beer and go. They get time to talk to people and market their brand, and that's what it's all about.
Oh my God! What's going on, brother? Sorry, we got interrupted by real people. So, Steve, go on again. Hang on 2 seconds. You're not going to. You're going to come back and talk to us. So, sorry, I got distracted. So, it's been great beer. You got the food trucks outside.
Yep.
The grilled cheese one is fucking dope.
Yeah, I had buffalo chicken grilled cheese. It was awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
We had a baked potato grilled cheese.
Nice.
Yeah, it was excellent.
Yeah, it was good.
So what's next, man? Like,
I don't know. Well, what's next is bacon beer. We got the bacon beer jamboree in October, so that'll be next. So it's a similar format, different beers. We try to do like the fall style beers, the porters, a lot more cider. We go like heavy with the cider. We go like 5 or 6 cider tables.
You're talking our language now.
Yeah, and then
Porters and cider.
Yeah, and then we do bacon, obviously. So everyone who brings food, it's all
bacon
has
related.
To be part of it. Yeah, we do the big candy bacon trays. And people come in, they just grab candy bacon.
Nice,
so,
nice.
We have tickets for sale, and then after that's the wine expo.
Yep, awesome. And we were talking online. You're going to be doing some sort of social media type class. What is that about?
Oh yeah, that's like that's more just me than Hopfest events. But yeah, just trying to like. People who aren't familiar with, social media now is like required to run a business.
The funny thing is people like think they know what's going on.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, hashtag Susan's a whore.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, no one's looking for that hashtag.
No one's searching that hashtag.
Right, yeah.
And, it's more like social media 101. It's like how to set up your page, how often to post to get the best results, like how to do organically. It's not getting into like the paid side of things, which is rarely where you get like
and it's not just being seen as being like retweeted or shared, and like that's really where it's
how
at.
to leverage it like the most for free on a basic level, like not getting involved with paying, because that opens a whole other can of worms.
Yeah.
If this one goes, it'll be small. Like, I'll be happy if I get like 10 people in there just to kind of like talk about it. We're gonna start from like, get a happy birthday going on. We got like, you know, just like 101. I'm gonna see how it goes. If there's an audience, then we'll move forward.
Yep.
You know, I manage like. Right now, I got like 15 social media clients that we manage.
I'm right behind you. I got 5.
Yeah, so it's a lot. It's a full-time, beyond job, but it's good. It just want to like spread it. And the idea, honestly, it's sort of like some people are gonna come away from it like, okay, that's cool. I got the tools to grow. Some people are gonna get, okay, holy shit, I need to hire somebody. Maybe maybe I'll hire this guy who just taught me. You know. Like, so it's sort of like a marketing / education.
Of course, yeah. Well, I'm going to try and check it out, and thanks for having us. And, you know, anything we can do to help promote you guys, we love Hopfest events.
Nice. No, the rising tide raises all ships, so we're all in
absolutely. And the one thing that I do know is that this year, Hopfest events is going down in the craft beer seller scavenger hunt. By Team Inebri-Art.
All right.
So, all right, man.
Shaking hands.
All right.
All right.
So,
hey, thanks for having me.
Thanks for giving us a couple minutes. So we're here with Jordan Chabot, host of Bar Talk.
Still? Really?
Yeah.
Even though I bombed last time?
It fucking bombed. It was great, man. What did you think of Bar Talk?
I love Bar Talk.
I had the most fun that I didn't have to talk about.
It was awesome. It was nice sitting in a room. It was a conversation that I probably would have had with like those dudes at another bar anyway.
Yeah.
And the fact that it was recorded is a little scary.
Yeah, that's what I love about it, man.
Yeah, you love it.
It was fantastic.
That was like backroom shit right there.
But that's what people love.
Tell me about it, still.
I don't know.
No. First of all, my all-time favorite thing is Carl makes a midget joke from the first episode. In the second episode, there's going to be a month apart.
Well, his dad thinks midgets are the funniest fucking thing on the planet. No, that's like a real thing. His dad is mad chill, really cool, really nice. And you sit down with him and you say something about a midget and he giggles like a schoolgirl. So you can see that.
So he will love our show.
Genetically it's been passed down to Carl, who is a midget.
Yeah.
And
hey, take it easy with the M word.
Short person.
All right. So, but it was an absolute blast. We can't wait to put that out. And we're going to be recording new episodes soon. So
I'm very excited, man. We nailed 2 that night.
Yeah.
Like I said, I was nervous. I didn't realize
I thought you did great.
I did okay? Alright, cool. Yeah, we're ready for another one, man. I mean, we have so much talent downtown, so it should be easy.
So it's great. You're here today passing out chicken.
You know me.
What was the sauce on the chicken today?
So today we did Red Lotus, which is
it was fucking hot.
It's got a kick to it.
It was hot. So I don't want to show our hand too early, but we have 4 out of 6 people in for pepper roulette.
So
I believe you're one of them.
I volunteered.
Yes. So are you nervous?
Very.
You should be. Because David Flip is going to fuck us all.
So Dave Flip's doing it, right?
Yeah, yes he is.
You're doing it.
I'm doing it.
Who else?
Kristen, who did the tasting with me before.
Yep.
And my buddy Colin.
So we have 5.
Me, you, Kristen. Me, you, Kristen, Colin. That's 4.
And Dave, right?
I don't think Dave. I think Dave's just organizing.
Oh no, that's not fair. He's the pepper master.
But
hey Dave, when you hear this, I am personally calling you out.
But see, that doesn't count. Because what if he gets the bell pepper? That's like a fucking waste.
That's true. That's true.
If he doesn't get anything but the absolute hottest, it's a waste of time.
That's a very good point.
I just feel like him eating something hot is like me eating something ice cream.
Or me having something with alcohol.
I'll do that any day.
Okay, fair.
So we got 2 more.
We need 2 more?
We got 2 more. And
I'll tell you what, I should have the guy that won the wing contest for us last year.
Oh, yeah.
Matt Pats.
Yeah, let's do that.
Defend his championship.
Yeah. Let's do that. So all right. So you contact him.
And then Jess is gonna do it.
Are you gonna do it?
What am I gonna do?
No.
I'm down for anything. So
all right. So Jess is in. Outstanding.
Yeah.
All right. So you get the wing guy and we're done.
So we're doing a hot pepper contest.
Yes, it is called Pepper Roulette.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you.
All right. So
I'm very excited
So
about
I don't know
that.
if you knew this, but Jess is actually dodgeball champion.
I am.
With me. We were on the same team.
We won right here in this arena.
About 10 feet away
So
from
I don't know if you know about this, but I'm gonna break the competition so I get the bell pepper because I'm a big pussy.
So we're all gonna eat a really, really, really special.
Yeah.
I'm down.
We're gonna have 6 peppers.
Okay.
Disguised, so you don't know what's what, and they're gonna range from Bell to Carolina Reaper.
So I have to study. I have to study up on
No. It's a spin. You don't know what.
We're all gonna fail miserably.
Perfect.
No,
I like
except for me,
that.
because I'm gonna ring it. Because it's my podcast. Fuck you guys.
That's bullshit.
Yes,
You know,
it is.
sometimes I have
Get your own podcast. Oh, you have one. All right.
No. I'd rather be on yours.
All right, Jordan. Thank you, brother.
My pleasure.
All right, we are here with
Jessica from the British Beer
who
Company.
I barely know and just agreed to be part of the Pepper Roulette.
Barely,
You
yeah.
crazy son of a bitch. So, where do you work?
I work at the British Beer Company, but in the Cedarville location.
I've been there.
Yep. But
I've had the Bangers and Mash with Bubble and Squeak.
Yeah, we still have the Vegas Mash. We just changed our menu for the summer. We are going back to the fall. We're gonna have a lot of really good fall menu items. We have pot roast and meatloaf and all those nice awesome things, but we're definitely keeping
Nice.
Bangers and Mash definitely
So,
on the menu.
you used to work at another restaurant, which we won't name names.
Yep.
And you saw the greatest trivia team of all time. And
I
who
did.
was on that trivia team?
I mean, it was you.
Oh my
And
God!
that's the
Really?
only
Was it
reason why I
me?
remember it.
Oh my God!
I mean, I first saw you and I was like, oh, I remember that guy. I used to wait on him at trivia.
Which is funny because until you said that, I didn't recognize you. I mean, we've been drinking since like 1. So
You know, whatever.
Who knows?
I have a better memory than most, so it's not a big deal.
So, what kind of fare can people expect at the BBC?
We have a lot of British fare, but we also have a lot of, for the summertime, we have a lot of light fare, a lot of summer salads, we have a lot of lighter meals, and then for the fall, we have a nice hearty, like beef stew type things, and we have steak and nail pies, and we have a lot of big things that are still true to the British beer company, but then we have a lot of other things that are more trendy to, you know, what's going on in the restaurant business. And
Everyone's been talking about the pretzels.
yes, so we have our soft baked pretzels. They're gigantic. We broke them down for tonight, but they're gigantic. They're huge. They hang on a big, literally, it's like a banana hammock. Like, I'm not even lying.
Banana hammock.
It's literally a banana hammock, which I think is the best thing ever.
That's awesome.
And it's served with our homemade beer mustard and our homemade Gouda fondue.
Oh, that sounds
And
excellent.
it's every time we bring it out to the table, it is everybody just is like, oh, I wasn't expecting this, and it's just gigantic.
So me
pretzel.
and my girl used to go to the one in, it's like Hanover, Pembroke, which one?
Pembroke, this one in
Pembroke.
Pembroke, yes.
And amazing Bloody Mary.
Yes.
Like amazing.
So actually, the BBC.
And I'm not a
in
Bloody Mary
Cedarville-
person, so.
I'm not either. But the BBC in Cedarville actually, on Sundays we have a build your own Bloody Mary.
Which sounds super
So
dangerous.
literally, you take a list and you pick your own liquor, whether it's vodka, gin, rum, whatever, tequila, whatever you
I
want.
didn't feel like Bloody Mary had anything other than vodka.
There's a lot of people that order tequila Bloody
Really?
Marys, and they're called Bloody Marias.
Okay, yeah.
So basically, you take a big list and you check off everything you want. You check the spices, the rims, sauces that you want mixed in with it. If you want extra lemon juice, if you want a skewer with a mini grilled cheese, buffalo chicken tender, a cube of cheddar cheese.
I'm fucking starving now. I want a Bloody Mary. How's that work?
So you got a big giant skewer and you check everything off and you build everything yourself, and it's a big, like 20-ounce. Woof woof. Other than that guy,
I
it's
hope
a big
you know that guy.
20-ounce. No, I don't.
Yeah.
It's a big 20-ounce Bloody Mary. but you have to build it all yourself. And we do that every single Sunday. We just started doing that probably about like 2 months ago.
Nice.
So you should be coming down, and you should be coming in for your own Bloody Marys.
Yeah, that sounds like a blast.
Absolutely.
The BBC that I am most familiar with is the one here downtown.
Yes.
Where there is no food.
Right.
It's Cheez-Its or nothing.
Or Fritos or Doritos or whatever.
So that, I believe, is the first one, right?
That was literally the first BBC that's ever been built. Their idea initially was not to have a food industry. It was to have a very cozy type of beer place that somebody can go to.
Which, if anyone goes to that one, look, we have an explicit label. Fuck downstairs.
Yeah.
Go up the staircase. The leather couches.
Yep.
It's
TVs, dartboards, everything. And then on Monday nights, coming back in
like
the
Steve
fall,
Mazzetta plays there all the time. I love him.
He's amazing. He actually just played in my BBC last night.
He's phenomenal.
He's playing on September 7th in my BBC. He's amazing. But yeah, so no, the Little BBC was the first one, the original one, and it will always be, in my heart, the best one. We are, Cedarville, we are the fourth one. Out of all the BBCs, we're the fourth one, and there's 13 of us now.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
We're all the way up in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, Manchester, Framingham, Walpole, and then we're all the way down to Falmouth, Hyannis, Sandwich, all of these locations. But I feel like Cedarville, Plymouth, Falmouth, Sandwich, and Hyannis, that we're all kind of like that homey pub atmosphere. And then the northern ones are just very like new age type places.
We're like
so we got a little bit of both, which is great. But yeah, I mean, I love working for this company. I've been here for 4 years now.
Yeah.
And it's just a great place to work.
Awesome. Well, thank you for spending a couple minutes with
Absolutely.
us. Let's get you on the podcast.
Absolutely.
And we'll talk down and dirty.
We'll do some stuff.
Yeah. We'll talk some stuff. We'll drink and we'll talk real.
Yeah.
And it was great. So
awesome.
I want to taste those pretzels.
Yeah.
Are you out?
Oh no. Well, if you want to come get some pretzels, I'll be more than happy.
I will hobble over there for some
I will
pretzels.
bring them to you.
Oh, you're so sweet.
I do what I can.
I'm gonna nurse this fucking broken ankle like
You're gonna rock those crutches until you possibly can.
I don't even know if I'm broken anymore. Awesome, thank you
I'm gonna
so
go
much.
get you some food, and I'll be right back.
You're the best. All right, so and you are.
I'm Greg.
And you are.
And I'm Derek.
Greg and Terry.
Derek.
Terry.
Derek.
Derek.
Like Derek Jeter.
No, I'm sorry. It's just loud.
No,
So Greg and Derek, are you guys local?
Yes.
All right. So, what kind of beers? Where in South Shore?
Marshfield.
That works. Marshfield both. So, is this your first Hopfest?
No. Number 2.
Nice. Number 2. So, what has been the best beer so far?
Finback, definitely.
Fucking everyone's talking about the Finback IPA coconut.
Oh, the coconut. I was very disappointed that it ran out.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Tapped out, but I did.
I made it before
I
you.
did get my sample. No, I got my sample. I wanted a second.
All right.
Yeah,
It was excellent. So, are you guys IPA kind of guys, or?
Not necessarily. I'm more of a port and stouter guy myself.
Oh, dude, right up top.
I am an IPA guy.
So, Derek's off the show.
Hey, all I know is I forget the name of the brewery, but they made me something special. It's a horseradish and porter.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah. They put some horseradish sauce in one of their porters.
Oh, nice.
The guys that got the raspberry and what was the other sauce they had?
I don't even know who that is, but
all the way up in front of the stage to the right.
Listen, I'm a serious kind of beer drinker. I will do the research. I will drink till I find out who that is.
Have yourself a taste.
Oh, well, I thank you very much.
It's surprisingly delicious. Horseradish doesn't seem to go with beer, but it does.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I was expecting like a much stronger taste,
You
but
were
it's
expecting
very
a burn,
mild.
so was I, but it's a sweetness with the
yeah,
flavor.
it's really good. So have you guys tried like the local beers like Mayflower, Second Wind?
Big fan of Mayflower. Mayflower gets a big shout
The
out.
Porter's great. Second Wind's great.
Second Wind, yeah, they were the one, yeah. The chocolate porter.
Yeah, they're brand new.
Real good.
Yep. And so, what do you guys do beyond beer? Like, are you guys into music? Are you guys into art?
Heavily
I feel
into
like
music.
this guy's a music guy.
Yeah, into the metal.
Yeah, he looks metal.
Yeah, we're into music. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, nice. So, if you're gonna choose a band, like, who would be your? If you're gonna choose two bands to see in a concert, who would it be?
Megadeth and Deftones for me.
Megadeth and Deftones?
Yeah.
It's not that I would discount either one. It's just that mix. That's a really weird mix.
It is a weird mix.
Yeah, I like it, but I'd be like, wow, that's a weird. Yeah, nice. And you? Sir?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm a strange kind of individual. I'd say Tom Petty and Pink Floyd.
Who's the first one?
Tom Petty.
Oh, I could see that. That is a weed smoking kind of concert.
I've seen Tom Petty 9 times.
Yeah, nice.
Every one of them as good as the next.
Awesome, that's fantastic. Well, thank you guys for stopping, give us a couple minutes. It was a pleasure. I've met Rose before at the Thirsty Pilgrim.
At where?
Thirsty Pilgrim?
Yeah.
Like maybe 2-3 years ago?
We've been at Thirsty Pilgrim,
Yeah.
not myself. I'm always away that weekend, but other people
Rose
that work
was there.
for me. Yeah, Rose.
Yep.
Yes, very good.
And
Yeah, you got it right.
there was a smoke-infused beer.
That sounds like the Grotzer.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's excellent. So are we? We're recording.
Put in there.
So
Woodruff. So yeah, you had originally tonight we were doing the Berliner Weiss is traditionally served with a couple of choices of syrup: the red or the green, raspberry or Woodruff. And what you had is the green, the Woodruff.
Yeah.
But you did the Berliner Weiss. We ran out of that, so we started putting the porter just to see how it tasted. It was amazing. And that's what you tried.
yeah, it was good. So what is your most popular beer?
Honey Triple.
Oh, I love the honey triple.
We didn't bring it tonight.
No, but I've had it. I believe I bought it at. Just ignore her. I've had it at the beer cellar, and I believe I've had it at maybe Speedwell.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Driftwood, New World.
The
If
honey
you've been around
triple,
downtown Plymouth. Honey Triple we've made 26 times in 3.5 years. So
Yeah.
it's our most common, our most popular beer.
And you have a tap room right there in Camelot Park.
Yep, 127 Camelot Drive. We have a tap room. Thursday through Sunday, we're open with 8 beers on draft, sampler plates, full pints, and growlers, and other bottles to go as well.
So we've talked beer. I'm going to ask you a really serious question. How do you get your beard so like majestic? Like I feel like
how do I get it to what?
Be so majestic. I feel like mine's like
Majestic.
almost there. Like
Long way to go.
I mean, look at it. It's
when the Red Sox.
That's age and wisdom.
Yeah.
You remember when the Red Sox won the World Series in 13?
Yeah.
I stopped shaving it then.
Yeah.
I still do the sides, but I stopped shaving it then. I do trim it once in a while. I just took about 4 inches off.
I've done a few job interviews. I've had to trim it, but I'm done now.
That's the wrong kind of job for you.
Not now. Like now I'm in. So, but like my goal is.
Yeah, you got a lot less gray than I do. If I like get rid of some of the gray,
First
I'd
of all,
probably...
I have 2 teenagers, so the gray's coming.
Sure, I'll bet you it is.
Yeah. So one of each.
Yeah.
So the grays are coming, and so
I'm a little older. I'm 52, so
I'm 10 years behind you. So I will catch up to you.
You got a little bit there. You got a little right there.
Right.
Back here, it's starting.
Yeah. So Indie Firm, Camelot Park. I've been there. Check it out. It's great beer. Double honey.
Honey triple.
Honey triple.
So Belgian monastery style triple,
and
like a Chimay or a Westmalt, but with all local ingredients, including local malt, local hops, local
where does the honey come from?
The honey comes from right down the road from us in Sagamore Beach.
Okay.
So Be Well Honey.
Yeah.
They're very close by. All the the bees and all the pollen that they're eating, it's all really local. And in addition to that, the word of malt.
I love the locally sourced stuff, so it's great.
And the malts, almost all the malts in that beer comes from Massachusetts, from Valley Malt, out in Hadley. And most of the hops come from 4-Star Farms in Northfield, Mass.
Right.
So I know my voice is cracking up pretty bad.
So
But
I'm gonna throw something out there. It's not beer related, but I feel like you might dig it. Have you ever been to the Garlic Fest out in Western Mass? It is coming up.
When and where?
I believe it's late September. I will let you know. It's amazing. Everything is garlic the whole time. They have a garlic eating competition.
Is my breath that bad? You thought I needed garlic?
No, I'm not going to say that. No. No, but I just feel like to me,
we've seen the signs for it before. And me and my girlfriend
a friend of mine
hoping to find that festival for years, but we've never really.
I'll let you know about it because a friend of mine's wife is a garlic eating champion. Multiple years.
Now, every September I do out to California to the garlic capital of the world, which is Gilroy, California.
Yeah.
And in Gilroy, they actually have a winery that specializes in garlic infused wine, red wine. With garlic.
Really?
It is actually really, really good. As long as you're eating something with garlic in it.
Yeah. Oh, that sounds
So I'm
interesting.
going there in a couple of weeks.
All right. Well, I will let you know as soon as it comes
back
up.
a bottle if you'd like.
Sure. Absolutely. And we will get you on the podcast to do a whole Indie Firm episode. And thank you for taking a couple minutes to talk to us. It's awesome. Thanks, brother. Awesome. Thank you. All right, and you are?
Hey, C-Drag.
And your name is?
Josh.
Josh, and you are?
I'm Justin.
Justin. Kevin, and your name is? Jen. I know, I just felt like bringing her in. We are doing a podcast. So, this is kind of one of the last interviews we're doing today. So, what is your favorite beer here today? Go ahead.
The maple syrup cider.
Maple syrup cider from?
I don't know what it is.
Oh, dude, you let me down. Like I set you up to be a star. What? Oh, the Champlain the cider. Nice. And you, sir?
Yeah, I really like everything Night Shift has to offer, so can't choose one. I know Night Shift is great, though.
Yeah. And then what about you? The coconut IPA has been like the big winner.
Dude, that is awesome.
Everybody's talking about it. Yeah. So are you like generally an IPA person or?
I'm usually not.
Okay.
I don't usually drink IPA.
Cider is fantastic.
To see what people have to offer for regular IPAs.
Yeah.
There's just a huge variety between what's hoppy, what's not hoppy, and then like the other random flavors people choose to add in, whether it's fruit or even rum flavor, tequila.
Tequila flavor, yeah, those are great too.
I had a Storm Along cider the other day that was aged in rum barrels.
Yeah.
Really good. Are you all local?
No. I'm from Worcester, Mass.
Where?
From Plymouth.
Okay, so if you were gonna go get a beer at a craft beer type place, where would you go?
New World Tavern.
Up top.
All day.
All right, where would you go?
Well, so in Worcester, Mass.
Awesome liquors, that's usually
Worcester, Mass. We had a brunch there a couple of weeks ago. I wish I could remember the name of the place, but it was excellent. It was right near the DCU Center.
Okay.
I don't know if that helps you. Where would you go?
There's a lot of places around there, but
like a store or like a?
No, it was a restaurant.
So, Armsby Abbey. That's probably what you're thinking of.
Where is it?
Armsby Abbey.
Yeah. I think that was it. Yeah.
A lot of good craft beer. Farm Hillstead.
Great food.
Hill Farmstead.
Yeah.
Great flights over there. Yep. Yeah. I know, obviously, Treehouse is over there.
Too, yeah. They're really good.
Charlton, so they just opened a new facility.
We're out there fairly regularly, so this is important shit. I want to know where to
You
drink.
can't get Treehouse anywhere except for the brewery itself.
Yeah.
You gotta wait in line, but it's worth it.
I think the best place to buy like craft brews though, like in terms of a liquor store, is like Awesome Liquor. They sell everybody here. I talk to everybody here.
I like Crown fried chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of those right near my house.
Yeah, it's up in Worcester. It's the only place I've ever had it. It's like a big giant sign that says fried chicken.
Yeah.
Little sign that says Crown.
Yeah. They
It's
have
great.
everything. Late night food.
Yeah, that's great. So, thank you guys for stopping by. I appreciate it. So, check us out. We'll be up Monday around 3 o'clock. Awesome.
Thanks a lot.
I mean, you guys hit us up kind of late, but awesome. So.
I love podcasts.
What's up?
We have 4 podcasts, so check them out.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, I'm on it.
Awesome. Thank you. Thanks to Steve Hall of Hophead Events for having us down here to Hopfest, and it's been a blast. We saw a lot of people we know, a lot of new people. It's been an absolute blast. We've had some great food, some great beer, and we are totally enjoying ourselves here. And so make sure you check out the other Hophead events. We have Bacon and Beer Jamboree coming up in the fall, and the Food and Wine Expo coming up in the winter.
Hi, guys.
And that's Han. No, get over here. So, how was this event for you today?
Event was great, Andy.
Yeah.
Had a lot of good.
I've noticed a lot of men have walked by and felt you up.
A lot of good inquiries on our brewery tonight, and a lot of good reviews on our beers. People loved them, and hey, I can't wait to keep cranking them out.
Awesome. So if you like beer and you want to try more beer, Second Wind is coming out in September, October, and you'll be able to check it out there. And final closing words.
All I got to say is I really appreciate that, Andy. That was good words. But also, this has been another fun fest that we couldn't pass up. We're so local. We're only 2 blocks away from this festival, so we had to be here, and I just can't wait to spread it out to all Plymouth and keep going. So.
Awesome, brother. Thanks for stopping and talking to us, and we will see you at the next event. We'll get you in and record your own podcast. Yeah, we'll see you, man. And like I said, this has been an absolute blast. Everyone here has been great. It's been a total party vibe. I don't see anyone here who's not having a good time. And thanks for listening. Check us out next Monday, and we will have something more art and creative related then. Also, check out the Bar Talk podcast. Check out Old Colony podcast. Check out Jam Packed podcast, and all those great things from the Inebri-Art broadcasting network. And we'll see you then.